And we are back again for another video today for you, the LUNC community. So before we get any further into this, folks, if you're not subscribed, basically we have analytics tools as YouTubers, and it shows us how many of our viewers are not actually subscribed that watch the content quite regularly. And it's actually, believe it or not, 60% of the viewers watching these videos are simply just not subscribed, and they rarely like. I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe, if you could help the channel grow, if you could share it, show people this content, show them that's someone that cares. So moving forward with the main bulk of this video, and we're going on the USTC topic, the 800 million USTC topic, and just a repeg as a whole. So squeaky chair, there seems to be a lot of missing information that you as a community, it's being withheld from you. And a previous video that we've done quite recently is the coverage of the minting situation as it stands. And we're walking down a path with this current quant team where they want to destroy as much USTC as they possibly can in order to mint as much as possible later. They believe this gives them the best shot. But yes, this does involve minting. I'm not happy about it for the specific reason that the only way I would like to see minting ever incorporated is when you've got the supplies at a good and happy level where they're going to remain, and then the minting is never really minting. If you mint one USTC, you burn one Luna. Okay, if you burn one Luna, you mint one UST. And it's that same concept we should use again, right? We shouldn't deviate from that, and we shouldn't think, once again, we can't mint our way out of this. We know this is a community. The thing is they've reformatted the idea and they're delivering it in a different package. And what's happened here in this tweet is somebody else wants to start minting coins already, right? They want to get this thing going. They want to do it now. And the quant teams are not happy about that for the specific reason that this messes up everything that they had planned. It also plays one of their hidden cards they've not really said directly to the community, which is we're going to be minting a buttload of USTC later. So like I was saying, there's a lot to take in with this repeg, especially when information is specifically withheld, and it's the same with the funding dilemma. All three paid development teams are withholding that information from you, and the only person who's actually mentioning this at the moment, from what I can tell and from what I can see, is me. No one else seems too bothered that we've not got enough funding to fund the three teams. And once again, it's just going to be chaos. But what I believe is they bank on this kind of chaos. The reason why is we've been through the multi-signature holder situation before with another wallet. Okay, we bickered about that for months and it got us nowhere. And I always thought to myself that was a decoy for stuff that's going on in the background, people getting aligned. And it's sort of like, oh, don't worry about what we're doing. Worry about this 800 billion USTC. And I think that's what they're doing again, right? And the biggest issue with what we're looking at here is this is once again wanting to introduce a block changing upgrade, regardless of what they're saying, that the validators would need to install an update to a version that is created in order to remove the coins from that multi-signature wallet. And the way they state they're going to do this is through some meticulous way through all the burn keeper module, and it's ridiculous. Pretty much, to summarize this down, they want to burn the coins in that wallet through a chain upgrade, i.e. they want to introduce a god line of code. And this is always going to be the issue, specifically because we're walking now in the final month. It's this month they're going to put forward all of their spend proposals. This month. Okay, you can go and you can figure out the dates, you can look at the last past proposals. It's this month, at the end of this month. And this is all, I believe, in order just to keep the community bickering amongst themselves, try get you more divided, because when we're all more divided, it's easier to sway one group out and then get them to fight the other groups, right? They don't want us all to work together, all agree to one idea, one route, and actually fulfill that and get that done. And it's becoming so more apparent to all of these people that have spent time fudding, have spent time soul sucking the chain and destroying everything they touch, coming with projects, rugging, and all of these false prophets, these false ideas, and you just fed them constantly, consistently. And I myself, I take a big step back, and all I see from this is once again trying to just get something in front of the community to get you to ignore what's actually going on. If everybody wants my opinion on this, right, don't even vote on it. Don't know, just don't even vote on it. Don't acknowledge it. The 800 million USTC is in another wallet. We do not own it as a community, and we do not have any sovereign rights or whatever anybody claiming over it. It's in another wallet. This is DeFi. The reason why UST was so strong previously is because nobody could seize the assets. It was perfect. It was what everybody wanted, right? If we destroy the core principle, which is DeFi, we're not a decentralized finance chain. We lose all credibility, right? No project in the future would ever get involved with us. The biggest risk throughout all of this is what I've explained, but this runs so much deeper than if you think about it, right? Oh, you've burnt them. All right, cool. So if you do, for whatever miraculous reason, achieve a repeg, what are Ozone going to say? Where's our funds? We've been waiting for that to go back up. Why didn't you remove Binance's funds? Why didn't you remove KuCoin's funds? And it's going to be a huge slippery slope from that point onwards to, once again, a group of people putting forward the idea of a blockchain state. It's not healthy to keep walking this route. It's not healthy for paid teams to think that this is okay, or if it's even remotely okay to even suggest it. It's exactly the opposite of what DeFi is. Period. It doesn't matter if the coins are lost forever and we can never get them to burn. Okay, cool. They've already been burned then, right? They've already been burned. They can't be gotten to, they've already been burned. Just accept it, move on. It's done. If they're going to burn them, they're going to burn them, and that be that. We'll have a very nice surprise if that does happen. But this is just, once again, repetitive action of doing the same thing and trying to get as much out of it as they can. And like I said, all of this is just a smokescreen. The biggest issue right now is funding. Right? As soon as this gets liquidated and sold out, what do we think is going to happen? Oh, it's going to be a huge dump again, not only for us, but for USTC, which will also attribute to us dumping even further than we've already dumped, continued to dump, dumped after that, been through those dumps, fell through the earth, fell through the core, and we're back out on the other side. We're falling into space at this point. All of these things have to stop. And the only way they begin to stop is people starting to take governance seriously. I'm at a point now where I believe 1 million LUNC is not enough. I honestly believe you should need to pay at least 10 million minimum. And I know that sounds really rash to put a proposal up. And the reason I say that is at least then people will take serious thought about a proposal they put up. Because the thought of losing 10 million LUNC is far greater than taking an extra. You get where I'm coming from. It's at this point, we have to incorporate the changes we want to see. Folks, let me know in the comment section if you would like to see that part of the vision. Because we could just put it in. We could do a proposal tomorrow if you wanted to, and we could simply get it put in. It's not something that's complicated. We literally just suggest the code change. We put it up for a proposal, bish, bash, bosh, cross the T's, dots the I's, get it passed, boom. The amount that you need to post a proposal goes up to 10 million, even 5 million, even 3 million, anything that is more than 1 million, because when that was set, LUNC's devaluated at least, tenfold since then? At this point, we're seeing so many scam proposals. We're seeing so many more or less idiotic proposals where people just happy to lose the LUNC. They're not worried about losing 1 million LUNC. That has to be upped. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Let me know what you're doing this weekend, folks. Stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.